Hey Gemini Collective, welcome to your quick session. Interested in a personal session? My email is located in my TikTok and YouTube bio. We're going to get straight into some personal messages with some advice for you. So take the messages as they resonate. Apply yourself where you go in your circumstances and in your life, because not one size fits all here. You have bank failure, kicked to the curb, and bugaboo. Now the energy I'm getting, Gemini, I don't know if this is you feeling some sort of uncertainty or confusion surrounding your stability, your finances, and materialistic things, or if this is like some sort of argument erupting surrounding stability or security. But whatever the case may be, somebody here may be feeling like a failure, or maybe feeling like they're not at their best. I don't know what this is due to. Maybe it's someone sizing up their circumstances or being a little too overly critical and hard on oneself. Or this could be someone's environment where people, maybe even social media or whatever the case may be, makes someone feel this way about themselves. And maybe this is someone's way of projecting their fears and insecurities onto other people, feeling like this is how people may look at them and view them, right? I'm getting a sense of someone, it's like kind of being shut off, or kind of being like in their own world. Someone wants to feel way more developed than they really are. They want somebody here is trying to level up way more than where they are, but it's some kind of confusion of how to get there, how to reach that destination, right? Here's the thing. If this is about a connection, if this is about how another person views someone here, if this is about how someone views themselves, regardless of what the circumstance is, because everybody is going through different circumstances and on different frequencies and timelines, regardless of what this is, it's coming back to the same point, to the same moral. The moral here is there is something that needs to be addressed with love rather than being overly analytical. Whether this is a connection, whether this is about someone's viewpoints about themselves, whether this is about someone sizing up their own life or feeling like other people are sizing their life up, emotion needs to be had, and whatever this is, grace needs to be given, and time and patience needs to be practiced regarding whatever this here is, okay? Because I do see that someone is still having the willpower to push through, the motivation, or finding it somewhere, okay? I'm getting the energy of doing the best they know how with what they were taught, whether you or someone pertaining to you, Gemini. So just keep this in mind. Somebody's doing the best with the resources that they have around them. Somebody is doing what they can do. Or this is you needing that confirmation or that push or that motivation to know, like, you have what it takes. It was always inside of you, never just outside of you, never around you. And whatever resources you felt like you lacked, you always had something inside of you that would make up for whatever this is, Gemini. So I get like some self-doubt, which is causing confusion. It's causing chaos. It's maybe even causing arguments in a connection or relationships or marriage or whatever the case may be. Maybe in business. I don't know. But I'm getting, if someone stops trying to control a dynamic or stop trying to make it seem like they have it all under control, and really like just be honest with themselves so they can be honest with other people and allow themselves to tap into their emotions more surrounding whatever this is, things could actually get better way easier and way faster than trying to remain in control. Because trying to remain in control of everything, Gemini, is only going to bring things to an end before it can actually begin. Maybe in certain circumstances that needs to happen, because certain things may need to end to have new beginnings. So maybe somebody here needs to experience that feeling of self-doubt and insecurity or projection or fear or whatever it is in order to finally get back to themselves, to dig inside themselves and realize what was there the whole entire time. We in certain points of our lives, Gemini, need certain experiences or need to experience certain things in order to realize our true sense of self, in order to really gather that sense of self-development and self-courage and self-determination, right? So maybe, this is a situation that's needed, right? But with some love and some grace and some patience, things will come along much more smooth and you'll feel much better, okay? I'm getting like there's a situation that's constantly bugging a person, and I'm also getting the energy of somebody particularly missing someone else or missing a connection with somebody. Now, I'm getting two people being on two different spectrums or approaching life differently. You have one person here who could be more materialistic and earthbound, and then you have another person here who may be more spiritual or more emotional, right? So these are two people who handle things in two total different ways. But opposites attract in this case, because this was a connection, or this was a dynamic that was actually something fun, doable. It was not nostalgic. There was some sort of familiar bond here between two people, and every time you and this person linked up, it's a celebration. Or every time y'all linked up, it's a celebration. Y'all had fun. This was a fun connection. It was a familiar connection. You felt like you could be yourself with this person. They felt like they could be themselves with you. And then somewhere along the line, things got misconstrued, or lines got blurred, or maybe even crossed in some cases. I'm going to say, I get two people pretending like they don't miss each other when they missing the fuck out of each other, and they both are thinking the same way about each other. You got two people here who are missing each other, but no one wants to be the first to speak up. And you have both people feeling like each other are focused on their own life, doing their own thing, making it look good, living the life they want to live without each other, when that's not even the case. Both people miss each other, but both people are thinking about each other as if they've moved on, when really both people are overly analyzing the connection, where things went wrong, where things could have been better, where things could have been said better, whatever the case is, okay? This is a connection that had a lot of powerful influence over both of you, okay? This is definitely something this could be a past person. And once again, I mean, clearly it got to be a past connection or a past person, because two people missing each other, how you going to miss what you never had or even never got to experience? But this was something where someone here wants a brand new beginning in this connection, and both people may not even know where to start, or if it's even, what's the word? It's not fixable, it's mendable. Two people wondering if something can be mended between each other is what I'm getting. So that was like multiple different storylines and messages I'm getting here for you. So y'all put it and apply how it goes. However, the moral of this, though, regardless of the circumstance or the portion or the chapter you may be in regarding either one or all of these situations, Gemini, the moral of this is, with love, grace, and patience, something here is fixable or doable, okay? Changing the perspective is going to have a positive influence moving forward, regardless of whatever this is. Whether you're feeling like you're not where you want to be, your money ain't where you want it to be, a connection isn't where you would like it to be, your work life, career life, whatever this is somebody feeling like they could be doing more but not doing enough, or they don't know how or what to do or how to move forward, whether in a connection, business, platonic, family, whatever. With love, grace, this is something that needs emotion applied to it, okay? This is not something that is worth controlling and trying to remain stoic over. This is something where you got to allow your emotions to shine at this point, in a healthy way, of course. As far as your advice, you have destroyed and divorced, shattered, broken, fucked up, breaking contract. Once again, have grace and give peace to whatever this is. This is a situation coming back around, and maybe a repeated cycle for a lot of you, Gemini, but this is a situation that's coming back around because the universe is showing you that if something is done differently, if two people are willing to do the work on themselves and come together, this can work. This can be done right. This can be done differently. Y'all are Gemini, you're being given another chance at something. Okay, so the universe is like, are you going to take this and do right and do better and do differently, or are you going to keep repeating the same cycles and doing something over and over again until you finally get it?